Hey there, Facebook friends. We're starting a little bit early on the Facebook platform just for ease of kind of getting things done because Insight Timer, where we're also broadcasting to tonight, insists that I start exactly at the scheduled time. Oh, and Willie has decided to join us, little snuggly Willie, for tonight. So we'll begin officially in about 20 seconds when it's exactly 5:55. This is a good opportunity to go ahead and invite your friends if you're watching. And I'm not very good at, up until now, Facebook Lives and knowing who's here and knowing, noticing comments in time. So if I miss something, please forgive me and know that I will come back and post and answer any of the comments that you make. Hello, all my lovelies on Insight Timer. We are also in our Joyful Magic, a spiritual sisterhood of success, joy, and freedom group on Facebook. So we're broadcasting in both of these places. So if I say the name of someone that you don't see, it means that they're over on the other platform. So welcome. Let me know where you're from, if it's your first time meditating with me, and how your intentions are going for the new moon. Interesting. I think that Insight Timer removed the comment that I made that gave my website. But anyway, you can find that over on my bio. It's laurengfoster.com. You can Google Lauren G. Foster. It's easy to find. And connect with me and let me know if you are really ready to begin living into the potential of who you were meant to be and what your purpose is on this planet. And I promise you that it's big and it's giant. If you are taking time to participate in activities and events and gatherings like this, it means that there is a yearning at the depths of your soul to live into your destiny, to live into your purpose. You know that life is meant to be so much bigger and so much better, and even bigger than you're even capable of imagining. And I promise you that that's true. And my work is all about helping you to reconnect with those deep desires for what you want for your life, and then to see what is in the way of you allowing yourself to live into that full potential, and sweeping away those old patterns and unwinding them and replacing them with a new empowered way of being, stepping into every day the woman that you are becoming, not allowing yourself to stay stuck in who you are or who you have been. So there's so much more for you. All right, so the way that we are doing the full moon, new moon, first quarter, and last quarter celebrations this month is that we began a week or so ago with the new moon. This is the flower moon. And the new moon is the time of darkness. We can kind of equate this to winter, where nothing has yet grown and all possibility still exists, like the abyss, the beautiful sacred abyss, where everything falls away, everything is cleared away, and we get to choose what we are replanting for the upcoming moon cycle. That's again kind of representative of the seasons. So that's what we did on the new moon. So if anybody was here for the new moon celebration and you shared your intentions in the sacred fire, or just shared them with us, or just wrote them down for yourself, and you have been staying in touch with those and staying on your path, please feel free to share in the comments and let me know how those intentions are going. And if you can't even remember what your intentions were for the new moon ceremony, ask me. I'll go back and research it and look at the video and find out for you and remind you. And most of the time you will find that even though you forgot specifically what you said your intentions were, you had already planted those seeds in your subconscious, and you were, without knowing it, living into those intentions. And so if we can be a little more purposeful and a little more focused and a little more mindful of the way that we are creating and staying in touch with those intentions and adjusting our course as we go throughout each and every day to stay in alignment with those deep, deep dreams and stay in the place of expansion and growth and joy and purpose, and not allowing ourselves to slip back into the old patterns. This is something that I've seen all throughout my life as I look back, that I will meet a new teacher and take a new course and be so inspired and so enlightened and so empowered, and life comes along and time goes by and I find myself forgetting. You would call it kind of backsliding back into the old habits and the old ways of thinking. But none of that learning, none of that knowledge is ever truly lost. And you are never truly starting over. You're keeping all of that learning, all of that growth, all of those seeds that you planted, and you're coming back and you're pulling the weeds and you're retending and you're adding the sunshine and water of your attention and your love and your intention, so that these intentions that you set for your life will continue to grow and your life will continue to expand exponentially. And then the other piece of that is to get support. Get support from a coach. Get support from a friend. Get support from your network. And I promise that no matter how alone you may feel, you are surrounded by actual physical people who are here for you, who love you, who are willing and ready to support you. But in this old story of being alone and having to do everything yourself and not wanting to ask for help because you might appear weak, you might give up your independence, all of these untrue fears that are connected with those old patterns, you can reach out to the people in your life and ask for a loving conversation. Ask for advice. Ask for support in any way that your life is calling you to ask for it, and prove to yourself. Let life prove to you that you aren't alone, that you are sharing this journey with amazing, beautiful people, and your source, your angels, your guides, your highest self are always here for you, and the entire universe is organizing itself for your good, right? Working things out so that things work out for you. And when, as we're going to practice in our meditation today, stepping into and feeling and being in this powerful, spacious, expanded space where you are living the dream of success and prosperity and deep, deep love and vibrant health and all of the beautiful things that you can picture for your life in this moment, we're going to step into that place of infinite possibility and really begin to believe that as big as we can dream, your potential is 10 times, 20 times, 100 or 1,000 times bigger than even that. So we're going to learn to dream bigger and live into those dreams in a bigger way. So we're celebrating today the first quarter moon, which is like the spring of the moon cycle. So the intentions that we planted in the abyss of the new moon are now starting to be tender green sprouts and the lush young leaves that are appearing on trees. And you're beginning to see evidence of the growth of your intentions because of the attention and love that you have been showering on them over this past cycle. So I love to hold these ceremonies at exactly the time of the event. So there is an exact moment when the waxing crescent moon phase ends, becomes the first quarter, and then immediately goes into the next phase of the waxing gibbous moon. And that became complicated because sometimes it's in the middle of the night, sometimes it's just at weird random times. So instead I started choosing a sacred and meaningful number for our time. And that's why we're meeting today at 5:55. And so I want to talk, before we go into our meditation, just a little bit about the symbolism and the meaning from one or two approaches of the number 5. And I have been studying with Eden St. Clair in her 6-month program called Illuminate, where we worked all the way from the 0, the abyss, all the way through the 10s in the tarot of the spirit. And the 5 is the number of cataclysm. If you look up cataclysm in the dictionary, it's kind of violent and scary. You know, a tsunami, a hurricane, a raging wildfire is a cataclysmic event. And so as I kind of tend to try to skew everything to the positive, I sort of tossed out that word and used transformation, but transformation actually comes a little bit later in the 7s. So instead of sugarcoating and making things different than they are, let's just embrace the passion and the impact of a cataclysmic event that shakes up everything and uncovers the real truth in your life, the real authenticity, and gives you the opportunity to clear away all of the parts of your life, the habits, the patterns of behavior that are not serving you, so that you can begin to grow from this new, fresh place into the 6s, which are enlightenment, I think, and then the 7s of transformation, and on into your life. And as women, creating from a place of the divine feminine, of feminine power, we are not creating in a linear way. We are creating in the way that you would cultivate a garden. So it's very inclusive, and it's very sort of hopping around. So you may find yourself moving back into the abyss and settling into that darkness to begin to create anew, or really embracing the 3s, which is the number of so 2 is connection, and 3, I can't remember. I'm not the expert. Eden is the expert. But anyway, so the 5s, this is our place where we can welcome the chaos that comes along with shaking our lives up and intentionally getting rid of the clutter, getting rid of the junk, allowing what is true and real and authentic to shine through. All right. So hello, Carol and Mandy over on Facebook. And again, say hello, what your name is, where you're from. And while I am a women's empowerment coach, all of the principles that I teach are applicable to everyone. Just because you are in a male body or you identify as something as other than female does not mean that you don't have feminine energy and feminine power. We all have both. The thing is that in our modern society, we've kind of evolved to a point where all of us are using our masculine energy, our masculine power, which is so wonderful and so amazing. This is how we build things. This is how we get things done. This is how we create strategies in a linear, step-by-step, logical and practical way. It's beautiful and powerful in ways that we really create in the world. But feminine power is equally as strong and equally as valuable, and has been in recent history delegated to a type of power that is weak, that is malleable, that is not strong. And we want to turn those notions on their heads and begin to see how having an embracing of both our masculine and our feminine energy is so incredibly powerful. So don't feel turned away if you are a male or identify as other than female, because this feminine power exists in all of the universe, and it is yours to use and create from, as well as from your masculine kind of power. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is light a candle. And I created a really kind of elaborate altar for us tonight that you can kind of see behind me. And before I tell you what's included in that, I want to preface it, as I always do, by saying none of this is necessary for you to be truly connected with your deepest self, your highest self, your source. all of the magic that is in the non-physical and all of the love that is pouring to you from the divine, all of the support and nourishment that is pouring to you from Mother Earth, nothing is necessary for you to connect with that. But using crystals, using candle, honoring the elements with fire and water and air and the symbolism and matches that don't want to light. I have a backup if this doesn't work. These all give us a way of focusing. They add a flavor of reverence and attention and specialness to the times that we are using to tend to our spirit, to tend to our soul, to really be in the depths of our heart and the ways that we are wanting to create in this short human existence. So I set up an altar that included candles and crystals from all of the chakras. Those are just right behind us, up there behind my head, because I wanted this to be a gathering of paying attention to the whole person, to paying attention to all of our energy centers, to really being present in our bodies, in our emotional bodies, in our etheric bodies, our physical bodies, and just really embracing this connection. And then right behind me on the second level are 3 candles with also corresponding stones that represent mind, body, and spirit. This harmony, this beauty of power that we are able to move in when we are truly in touch with and in communication with and in love with our bodies. When we have formed a relationship with our mind and our ego so that they are on board with our true purpose as a spiritual being having a human experience. So I love to use candles. I love to use crystals. And I'm going to light just a little sage incense. Not really sage incense. It's just like part of a smudge stick to sort of cleanse and add some atmosphere and kind of mystery to this gathering, because it's fun and it makes me feel special and it makes me feel present and grounded. So creating a spiritual ritual for yourself that you use daily is a wonderful way to really develop a strong relationship and to know the voice of your highest self, the voice of your guides, your spirit, your angels. You don't need me. You don't need a card. You don't need candles or crystals or a book or a preacher. You don't need a single thing to tap into your source of power. But we're stronger together. And I'm very happy and just overwhelmed with joy and honor to be included in this journey with you. All right, so what we're going to do is, hello, Allison from England. I so love when people arrive from different countries because I have big aspirations for traveling and experiencing different cultures and different sacred sites and rites, and to share them with all of the people back home, bringing all of you along with me in person sometimes. So big, big dreams. All right, so I'm going to use this sage to cleanse the card that we're going to use today. And we're going to actually do our meditation first and sort of create a field of energy between us. And then we're going to come back and draw a card to give us guidance and suggestions and companionship as we move into the second moon cycle, representing the spring. So we're moving up to the full moon, which will be like summer, which will be like our celebration of everything just bursting free and, you know, embracing all of this abundance that will be leading up to the last quarter, which will be like the harvest the fall of the cycle. And then again, we go back into the new moon and begin anew. So this means that every 29 days, we get to kind of start over with a fresh new season, with fresh new intentions and fresh new ways of being and growing. And you're going to notice that as you stay on this journey, your growth, your results, your happiness, your freedom, your success, your prosperity, all of these things are going to begin to grow exponentially as a result of your love and attention to them, right? Okay. All right. Hello, Jackie from Glastonbury, England. I love it. Okay. All right. So if this is the first time meditating with me, I always have a little set of special instructions before. If you are returning after many times, then you already know what I'm going to say. So go ahead and get in your favorite, most comfortable meditation position. Okay, so the thing about a strong meditation practice is it's something that you want to come back to every day if you can. And if you feel good and comfortable and warm and cozy and relaxed in your body, you are much more likely to return to this practice day after day after day after day. So do whatever it takes to honor your body during this meditation. This might mean that you want to stand up. It might mean that you want to lie down on your side or on your back or on your belly. You can do anything you want that feels good to your body, right? Honor your body first. Claire from west of Ireland. Oh, Ireland is at the very, very top of my list of places that I want to go and visit and see the fairy glades and visit the land of the fairies and the gnomes and the elves. And I'm so happy to be connected with you. Hello, Peace. Thank you so much for being here. And it's 11:15 p.m. in Ireland. Just got in from work. I hope that this is just a beautiful way of wrapping up your day and bringing you into your evening and setting you up for the start of a brilliant and amazing day tomorrow. So yes, Peace, we are in my bedroom, actually, in my sacred space. This behind me is the altar, the sacred space that I sit in every single morning to journal and meditate and do rituals and ceremonies and all of my personal development studies. I do all of that right here in this space. And I prefer to do these ceremonies outside because I live in such a beautiful and amazing place. But often the weather doesn't cooperate with that. So this is my second favorite place to do this. So, yeah, Claire, my favorite romance novels that, like Nora Roberts, she writes novels about romance and magic, and many of them are set in Ireland, and she paints just a beautiful picture of the country, and I believe that's what I will experience when I get to come and see you. All right, so remembering to honor your body, if it feels good to you, see if you can comfortably be in an erect position with a straight line between your sit bones, where your body is touching your chair or the floor, the earth, the bed, whatever you're sitting on, and the crown of your head. And imagine that your central channel, your nervous system, is flowing so easily and smoothly between these 2 points that you are fully connected and grounded and rooted and embraced by Mother Earth through your root chakra. And you are open and allowing and expanding and just letting in all of the wonder of divine love through your crown chakra. And so that you become the conduit of this magic, of this medicine, that you become the vessel that is embracing all of the wonderful love and energy and just so much grace and support that is flowing to you in every moment from a universe that loves you and always has your back. All right, so we always begin with 3 deep breaths together. And I invite you to use each of these breaths to bring yourself fully present into this exact moment. Let go of everything that's on your mind, your to-do list, your plans for dinner, anything from your future, set that aside. Anything that you are carrying over, worrying about, fretting about from your past, let that go as well. And with each breath that we take together, bring yourself more and more and more present and ready to engage with your heart, with your body, with your mind, and with your spirit in this beautiful journey, this empowering journey that we are going to go on together today. Right? Okay, so first breath in. And let it all the way out. Let everything go. Give them back to the earth. Next breath in. And let that all the way out. The magical third breath in. And let it all the way out. All right, now just settle into a steady and natural and easy but conscious rate of breathing. With each breath in, fill your body all the way down into your belly, all the way down into your hips and your thighs, all the way down your legs to the soles of your feet. Just feel your breath expanding into every cell of your body, your arms, your shoulders, your wrists, your fingers, your fingertips. Fill and expand your chest and your heart and your throat. Imagine space inside your head, behind your eyes. So let each breath expand the space that you have. Expand the space that is within you. So just imagine that all of the cells of your body are rearranging to sort of move aside and make room and reorganize themselves so that you are able to fill your body with so much energy, so much love, so much space within this beautiful, perfect, amazing body that is your vessel for this human adventure that you are on. Just breathing into your body, seeing and feeling and imagining this beautiful space that you are occupying in your body. And now imagine that you can expand this field of energy beyond your body, a foot beyond you, so that you are creating a larger vessel. You're creating a larger space. You're creating room that you can grow into, room that you can create in, room to move around and fully explore all of the facets of who you are, all of the gifts that you were given, that you are meant to bring to this world. Okay, now imagine that this space extends all the way to the edges of the room. You're completely filling up the room that you are in. There's so much space, you could literally fly around in it. Like a fairy. So there's space above you, there's space below you, there's space all around you. You have so much room to grow, you have so much room to be. Just feel yourself in this space where everything is possible. Where you are so, so free. Okay, now I want you to bring to mind the dream, the vision, the brightest, most amazing future that you are capable of dreaming for yourself right now. If the universe has already lined everything up so that everything is working out just the way you want it, what does this feel like? Maybe you are longing for deep, intimate, beautiful love to meet and join with and create with your soulmate. Or maybe you want to enrich and deepen and expand the relationship that you're in so that your heart is filled, your needs are met, you are co-creating in a beautiful dance that feels so amazing. Just imagine and step into and embody what that feels like when you are the woman who is living that beautiful relationship. Or maybe your deepest desire is to create and give and be rewarded in the way that you are moving in the world. So you want to develop your business or your career in a way that you can freely give your gifts and be the brilliant, amazing creator that you are, and be richly rewarded in money and abundance and collaboration and cooperation with all of the elements of the universe that are here for you. What does it feel like to be living in this brilliant creativity and this brilliant flowing in of abundance, of money, of love, of resources, of ideas? Waking up every day so excited about what you are creating, so excited about the possibilities for your future. Or maybe you're longing for real health and vitality and agility and strength in your body, and this has seemed to elude you. Imagine what it will feel like when you have lined everything up, co-creating with the universe, have created the skills and the structures and the actions and behaviors and the feeling and being of the vibrant, healthy, amazing woman you were sent here to be. What does it feel like to be in this place of vibrant health and beauty and power? What are the things that you will do? How will it feel to play with your grandchildren, to move around the world, to travel, to feel so strong and confident and in love with your body? Embrace and feel and be and expand into the feeling of that health and vitality that is your birthright, that is here and waiting to flow to you and only waiting for you to accept, to open and allow your potential to really come to the surface, to unleash the inner goddess, to allow yourself to take up space, to be seen, to be visible, to be held in the amazing web of support that is all around you, maybe unseen, maybe unfelt, but we promise you it is there. So in this time, be this woman who is living in this amazing, brilliant life that you are creating, that you have created. And as you stand in this place of such power and such purpose, turn your attention to the woman maybe earlier today, maybe yesterday, maybe last week, who was standing in doubt, who was standing in fear, who was standing in aloneness, hopelessness, standing in a place where her dreams did not feel possible. From your place of power, see her, witness how she is feeling and what she needs, witness what she is longing for and yearning for, without judgment, without trying to fix anything. Just be with her, just see her with so much love, with so much compassion, with so much strong, powerful empathy. Shower her with love, shower her with grace. And then put your arms around her and bring her to this powerful, wise, wonderful, co-creating woman that you are becoming. Let her be integrated into the strength and power of who you are becoming. Make it your intention that she is not judged. She is not belittled. She is not wrong. She is not shamed. She is only loved and embraced and welcomed and empowered by joining herself with the powerful force that is who you really are. Welcome that woman. Love her. Integrate her into this wise, powerful vessel that you have created. Now let yourself look back a little bit further to maybe the last decade, maybe to a previous stage of your life, 10 or so years ago, where you witnessed the struggles, you witnessed the doubt, you witnessed the uncertainty, you witnessed whatever may have been going on with the woman that you were in that time that was keeping you stuck, that was keeping you from living into the love, the abundance, the success, and the freedom that you know are meant for you. So witness her, see her, notice how she feels, notice what she needs. Imagine that you are showering her with so much love, so many blessings, so much confidence and faith in the potential that is within her. Then put your arms around her and bring her into the circle of the powerful woman that you are now. Embrace her, envelop her, integrate her into the wise, beautiful, strong, empowered, loved, worthy woman that you are in this moment. Understand that there is no need for forgiveness. There's no need for mistakes, because there were no mistakes. Everything that all versions of yourself have experienced as you've traveled on this journey to this day have given you gifts, have given you tools, have empowered you and strengthened you in ways that you might not be able to recognize. But as you envelop each and every aspect of who you have been and let her be integrated into who you are and who you are becoming, just absorb all of the beauty of the events, the beautiful tapestry, the beautiful colors and brightness of the life lived in this past version of yourself. You are so loved. You are so strong. You are so worthy. Now look back even further to yourself as a young woman in your 20s. Witness the eagerness, witness the dreams that may have been taken away by the practicalities of life. Witness anything that is existing in the aura of the 20-year-old you. See what she wants, see what she needs, see what she's longing for. Embrace her, bring her in your embrace and integrate her into this beautiful, strong, amazing woman that you are at this moment. Absorb all of the strengths of youth, all of the adventure, all of the curiosity, all of the wonder and courage and bravery of your 20-year-old self. And let her power add to your power. Let all of her magic and medicine be integrated into the beautiful power, magic, and medicine of the strong, brilliant woman you are becoming, that you are in this moment. Now look back into your teenage years. This so tender time of developing and finding your way. So many impacts happen to us in this stage of our life that shape us in ways that we might not have intended. Let it be okay. Let it be a part of the learning, a part of the journey, a part of the brilliant threads of the tapestry of your life. And witness the pain and the longing and the growth and the eagerness and the yearning of your teenage self in whatever those circumstances are. And just love her and bring her and integrate her into this beautiful, powerful, amazing woman that you are becoming. So full of promise and potential, so willing to expand and grow into all that you were meant to be. Now finally, reach back into your past when you were a very young girl, preteens, in your early years before you were 10. And again, this is a time where the world does a whole lot of shaping of our beliefs, a whole lot of shaping of the way we see ourselves, of the way we see the world, of the way we see others, of the expectations that we allow ourselves to have for life, for other people, for love. So we are shaped in a lot of ways in these years. And I want you to give yourself permission to let go of all of that, to let go of all of that conditioning. Hold out your hand and let that young girl walk towards the future you, smiling and anticipating and sharing and letting go as she passes through your teenage years and joins hands with her and comes towards you and joins hand with your 20-year-old self, your 30-year-old self, yourself from yesterday, all of these beautiful, beautiful versions of yourself, letting go of every pattern that doesn't serve you, letting go of every belief that doesn't serve you, and joining with the beautiful, wise, amazing, powerful woman that you are today, and standing strong in the pledge that you will create everything from this moment forward, from this point, from this vantage point, from this perspective. And just witness in your life how things change when you show up in this way, so strong, so powerful, so courageous, and willing to be seen, willing to step outside of your comfort zone and try new things, to lean on and allow the universe and your support network to give back to you. Allow life to prove to you that you are resourced, you are strong, you are supported, and you are perfectly equipped to move in this life and create in any way that you choose. So let's just take a moment to feel what this feels like. Feel the tingling in your body of this this emerging power, this wonderful state of spaciousness and room to create, room to be who you are. You are enough. You are exactly the right amount. You are not too much. You are not alone. You are not invisible. You are blessed and worthy and deserving and whole. There's nothing that you need to do to deserve this. There's nothing. All you need to do is exist. By your very presence, you are so worthy. You are so deserving. Just let yourself receive. Let yourself allow. Now, finally, I want us to imagine this giant field of energy that we are able to move in and create in, and feel how much power and wisdom and strength exist for us within this space that we have created for our own growth, for our own expansion. And then imagine that that energy bumps up with and connects with mine. Oh, and feel the spark of how our energy is not just doubled, but tripled, quadrupled, exponentially stronger and magnified and multiplied by our connection with one another. And then allow the other women who are participating in this beautiful journey with us today to connect with their energy as well, and just feel the magnitude of the power that we have when we join together, when we support one another, when we eliminate all of the old patterns of competition, all of the old beliefs of scarcity and lack and not enoughness, and we build and uplift one another, and just feel the power that we have to shower this beautiful, amazing love and energy across this earth, creating amazing change and transformation in everything that we touch, in the way we care for one another, in the way we care for our children, in the way we care for our planet. There's no limit to the magic and the medicine and the healing and the absolute expansion that we have to give to the universe. So let's just stay in this container of strength and connection and energy, knowing that you are safe and protected, that in no way do you give away any of your power. In no way do you make yourself vulnerable or lose your sovereignty by this connection. This connection can only make you stronger, can only make you feel more loved, more empowered, more centered, more grounded, connected, and supported. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths together and stay in this container while we set our new intentions, while we move through the rest of the ceremony together. And then before we leave today, we will ceremonially step back into our own energy, knowing that we never are disconnected truly. We are always one. We are always together on this beautiful, amazing journey. All right, so let's take 3 deep breaths together, cementing and memorizing this feeling of amazing strength and power and connectedness, and bringing it with us into the next part of our gathering. Okay, first breath in. And let that all the way out. Next breath in. Let that all the way out. Magical third breath in. And release. And together we say yes and thank you, and so it is, and so it shall be. All right. All right, how's everybody feeling? Are you feeling strong? Are you feeling powerful? Are you feeling your deepest intentions ready to burst free? All right. Okay, so next we are going to draw a card. So we drew a card for the new moon ceremony. Our intention was to draw 1 card, but 3 cards leapt out of the deck. And the deck that we're using is my new favorite. My friend Tal Levitt introduced me to this a couple of months ago, and it has become my favorite deck. I absolutely love it. It always seems to be in perfect alignment with my desire to be a sacred traveler and also a sacred physical traveler, and see the world, Ireland and England and Bali and all the places that I want to go. So the 3 cards that jumped out of the deck for our new moon intention, for our sort of guiding, creating a theme for the cycle for all of us, was the first card was grounding, to be in your roots, to be in appreciation and love for your ancestral line, be it energetic, be it physical, to love and give forgiveness, and to be really rooted and grounded in who you are today. And then the second card was Mystic Healer, and the message is that we all, whether we call ourselves energy healers, whether we call ourselves healers of any kind, we are conduits of divine love, and we share that through our intention, sharing our love in every single moment. So the message there is to allow ourselves to be healed and allow ourselves to be the mystic healer that we are, spreading this love and joy. And then from this grounded, healed, amazing place to venture forth and take great risks and go on great adventures. Right? So I loved this theme for the month, and it was perfectly in alignment with my intentions to stand in my place of strength and power and focused on the things that I want to create, and never allow myself to be diverted from my path by doubt or fear or not enoughness or any of those, to approach all of my decisions from my place of power and possibility. And I have done an amazing job of that so far, and I am seeing the sprouts of that intention showing up in the way that people respond to me, in the way that things are growing in my business, and the connections that are arriving in my life, and the deep feeling of support and love from the new networks that I'm creating of amazing, beautiful, powerful women, right? So loved and so supported and so feeling on my path and so feeling capable and strong and willing and able to continue forward. So the card that we will draw tonight is to give us a boost to, I don't know, we'll see what the card says and what kind of wisdom it shares for us. Now, it's really, really important, again, that while the card that we draw will have a special meaning for me, and I have a gift of translating it into the message that is most in service of us as a collective, there may very well be more and different and specific information in the card, in the message, in the information that we receive from Source that is specific to you. So you get to listen with your heart and your discernment, and you get to decide what is truth and what is in service of you, right? As a school teacher in the USA, I definitely need that support and encouragement. It is so true, Peace. School teachers you work so hard and do so many things and give so much of your heart and of yourself in your work. It is so important that you create a network. You create a front row of people around you who will love you and support you and, be there with you and hold up a mirror to shine a light on how beautiful and amazing and powerful you are, and to see you as who you are becoming, right? Okay. First quarter moon card to guide us on our way in the spring of the cycle, in the literal spring of our lives. What is the message that the universe has for us tonight? All right. Fabulous. I love it so much. I don't know if this is backwards for you or not, or how this exactly shows up for you. But that's a wizard. And the card is Wondrous Universe. And the message is walk in beauty. What could be better? I almost feel like I can't even add to that, even with being connected to infinite intelligence and the divine universe. What is there more to say than walk in beauty for this next phase of our lives? Okay, so the message is about perception, and the message is about choosing, and the message is about the ideas and the beliefs and the ways that we look at things and call them beautiful or call them not. And so the message of walking in beauty through this next phase, through this next period in this cycle of the moon is to see and witness beauty everywhere. Understand that as you are walking on this planet in this life, with each step that you take, you have the choice to emanate your love, your beauty, your positive regard onto everything that you see. Now, this is an imperfect world. There are people who are not in perfect alignment with you. There are people who have vastly different beliefs and different ways of looking at the world than you do. But we don't have to make them wrong for being different. And we don't have to make things that are not up our alley, so to speak, ugly. We can choose to look for beauty in everything that we see. And this begins most importantly with ourselves. We have a tendency as women, as we are living in these human bodies, to be so incredibly critical and to set impossibly high standards for everything that we do in this life, including the way that we appear, the way that we are perceived by other people. And so begin this walk in beauty first by seeing and honoring and appreciating the amazing beauty that is you. No matter what the shape of your body or the size or the color, nothing that is physical about this existence is as important as the radiance of the love and light in your heart that you can choose to be in, to walk in this beautiful path of beauty. And as you are looking around for things to call beautiful, more beauty will appear to you. More things, more images, more people, more circumstances, more events that are so joyful and so beautiful will begin to appear in your life when this is what you are on the lookout for. Choosing your path, choosing to see your own beauty, choosing to see the beauty in others is a beautiful way to keep living into your intentions for this moon cycle and to arrive back here on the full moon in joyous celebration of the abundance and bounty and overflowingness of the beauty of summer. All right. Let's choose to walk in beauty by witnessing and seeing beauty everywhere. We are perceiving beauty all over. The world shows us more and more beauty in our lives, and we experience love and joy. Peace. I need you to come here every week and do all of this, right? And she also said, let's walk in beauty together, hand in hand. It's the correct way. Yay! Fabulous. All right. Thank you so very much for being here with me. I totally love this. We have a date. If you click the follow button, you will get a notification. But you can, as soon as we're done, I think you can go and check the next gathering that is on the full moon, which is on May 5th. I remember May 5th is the full moon celebration. And again, I will do my best to actually be outside if I can, and if we can actually witness the full moon during our celebration, that's always so magical and fun, and we will do that if we can. Again, head over to my bio where you will see my website, which will give you the way to connect with me, to get, more intensive private coaching, to learn about the programs that I'm creating, and to, just stay in touch, be together, walking in beauty in this beautiful life. Okay, so, again, your donations are very much appreciated. They are what allow me to continue to provide free guided meditations and free live events and gatherings like this. So they're totally appreciated, but never expected. And I'm really, really grateful for your support.